Oh my god, it didn't show up. What's going on? Oh, you're kidding me. Welcome back to the Everyday Grind. Happy Saturday. All right, we got a good one for you guys today. We're going to do a ride along. And in this ride along, also I'm going to be sharing some helpful hints and tips to make you an effective shopper. Right now, I am heading towards San Marcos. We're actually going to do it up in San Marcos today. We're going to change up a little bit of scenery. I am currently sitting at $519.86 for the week. My weekly goal is $900. So that means I only need $380 to hit my goal. All right, our tip number one is set some goals. Like I said, my goal today is going to be $250. I always start my days off with a goal, whether it be on a busy day that I want it to be. For example, on a Saturday where I'm not working my W-2 jobs, my goal is always higher. Where throughout the week, where Monday to Thursday, my goal might be $100. But it's very important to have goals. I do set weekly goals as well, and I do set daily goals. All right, guys, stay tuned until we pick up our first order. All right, guys, I got my first order of the day. It's a Walmart Sparks. It's 3 drop-offs going 5.2 miles for a total of $26. We're heading over there to Walmart in Vista right now to pick up this order. It's only a 6-minute drive to the store, so we'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, just made it here, so we're just gonna get checked in right now. The order should be ready because they told me my order was at risk as I picked it up, so they desperately need somebody to pick it up. So we are here. Let's go pick it up and get going. How's your day going?
Good. How's yours?
Not too bad. We came up from San Diego.
Oh, okay.
So we're chilling up here for the day.
Oh, that's good.
Trying to see what it's like up here. You guys get busy orders a lot?
In the mornings, yeah.
In the mornings? And that's it? Alright guys, here's that order. First order is right here. Second order is here. And then our third is in this Grubhub bag. Alright, so just picked up that order. No issues. They actually came out super fast, so I guess they really need somebody to take this route. Anyways, we're on to our drop-off, which is... First one is 3.1 miles away, so we'll see you guys there. Just dropped off the first one. My second one is only 0.2 miles away, which is like 1 minute drive. So we're heading there right now. So we just dropped off that second delivery. Kind of make my way to my third one, which is only 8 minutes away. And then after that, we're gonna head over to Costco and wait for the Costco drop at 9 o'clock. I just dropped off that third order. I'm making my way to Costco for the Costco drop. So that brings me to tip number 2, which is make sure you have gas in your vehicle. The last thing you want to do is worry about gas after you shop the batch, and especially if you're not too familiar with the area. So definitely make sure you top up on gas. All right, we'll see you guys after the Costco drop. All right, we made it here to Costco. Not too sure what the Costco drop is like here. I don't know if they do it like most places. It does say it opens at 9 on Instacart, so I'm sure they will start dropping early. But we know that the store doesn't really open till 9:30. That brings me to my tip number 3, and that is shop at stores that you know. And it's very important to shop at stores that you know because it makes your time goes quicker. You already know the layout of the store. You already pretty much where 90% of the items is, so it's more efficient to shop. My top 3 stores are always Costco, Ralph's, and Food for Less. I know those quite well, and most of those stores layout never changes. Even if you go out of town, they're pretty much similar. All right, so we're just gonna hang out here. Hopefully the Costco does good to us today. Lately it's just been horrible, especially from my home store, so a little change of scenery doesn't hurt. All right, so they did drop a couple orders, dropped a 26, but it was going 21 miles, didn't want to take it. Ended up picking up a 40, going 7.6 miles, but it is a little heavy, 39 items. So we're just gonna go shop that right now. Good? Good. Just finished shopping that order, 35 minutes with 1 refund only. Was able to find everything quite easily, very similar to my home store, so no issues there. Making my way to my first drop off, which is 10 minutes away, 5.2 miles. We'll see you guys over there. Just dropped off my first one. My second one's only 5 miles away. Actually no, 5 minutes away, 1.7 miles. So we're heading over there right now. And then that brings me to tip number 4, is park next to a cart return. Just makes it a lot easier after you come out shopping. The cart return's right there. You're not walking across a parking lot to find a cart return. Just dropped off that last order, no issues, and then he was kind of happy that I did replace one of the items with the correct item that he really wanted in the first place, so which was pretty cool. That brings me to tip number 5, and tip number 5 is always make sure your phone is charged. Also get a portable charger like this one right here. This lasts probably a good 2 full days worth of charge right here. So the last thing you want to do is be caught with a low battery phone, and when you're shopping and you don't have it charging, it's losing power right there. So like, you think about it, if you spend 45 minutes to an hour shopping in batch, think how much power you're going to lose in your phone there. And if it's not fully charged to start, then you're just going to run into troubles. But always get a portable charger, have one with you at all times. I like to shop with it, keep my phone. I like to have my phone over 75% charged at all times. I know some people are different, but me personally, my phones are always fully charged. All right, we're gonna head back to Costco and see what's happening over there. I am gonna turn on my food apps too, so I'm gonna turn on Uber Eats, DoorDash, see if I can run up and get my $2.50 for today real quick and easy. All right, the time is 11:22 and I just picked up my next order. It is a Costco order for $33.89, a single person going 11.4 miles. I'm gonna hold off a little bit and see if they give me an add-on. So they tried to give me this add-on for $12, but I couldn't pull it up because my Pixel phone literally just froze on me. So I don't know how good it was or not. I'm gonna still hold out and see if I get another chance of another add-on. All right, so it doesn't look like I'm gonna get an add-on. They recommend me start the batch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start it, take our time and shop it. Hopefully I get an add-on in the store. If not, we'll just run this, drop it off, and then come back and do it again. All right, so they did offer me another add-on for $9.35, going an extra 3.4 miles. I took it because I know they were not gonna give me another one. So now it's a $42 batch, so let's go shop it. Yep. All right, where to begin with this order? So I picked up this single order, which was awesome, going 11 miles, 12 items. Then they tried to give me an add-on for, it was like $12.84, but it didn't populate, which really sucked. As I was walking to the store, they gave me another add-on. It was for $9.35, $9.85, something like that, for additional like 6 or 7 items. So I did take it, which is not a problem. Like, it was a total of 18 items now, easy shop. As I was shopping, customer A, she was like, oh man, I'm trying to add stuff on, but it won't let me add it. I need these 4 items. And then she texted me the 4 items. I'm like, okay, fine. If I find them, I'll definitely add them. Now the iced tea that she wanted 4 cases of it. And I was able to find it, but the problem was, I was trying to add the 4 cases. It wouldn't let me add the 4 cases because saying that the batch price would have been over $49, which I don't understand. It's like, why do you care what the batch price is if the customer's adding items? It shouldn't matter. So I tried to add 3, it wouldn't let me add 3, same thing again. So I called support and tried to talk to them. First of all, they hang up twice on me, which is really rude. So the next time I entered the chat and I'm like, hey, customer A is trying to add 4 cases of 1 item. It's telling me my batch price will exceed $49, so I can't add it. Is there any way you guys can change that and add it to the item? And they're like, no, we can't do nothing. Only you or the customer can do it. I'm like, well, if I could do it, I would be doing it. And that's why I called you guys, because obviously I'm having an issue adding the item for the customer. And the customer is having an issue adding that item as well, because obviously that item would be under order if they were able to do it. Long story short, they weren't able to add it. I was just gonna get the 4 of them for her, even though it let me add 2, but she's like, you know what, I don't want to get you in trouble or anything like that, so let's just go with the 2. So we added the 2. She did tell me that she's gonna give me an extra $10 tip if I was able to find them, so hopefully that's gonna compensate and the batch price should go up. I did find the other 3 items she wanted too, so won't know what the full batch price is until I drop them off. Right now we're heading to our first drop off, which is 6.3 miles away. It's gonna be around 15 minutes, so I'll see you guys over there. All right, so I dropped off my my first order, and I put a navigation in for my second one. Why is it telling me it's 15 miles away? When I pick up the add-on, it said 3.5 miles away. So I ended up calling Instacart. Well, I tried to call Instacart, and they hung up on me again, which would really piss me off again. So I did the chat again to find out that I am correct. It is 15 miles away. They messed up. There's no way I would have taken that add-on for 15 miles. Now I gotta drop this off. Yeah, they're compensating me for the mileage, but I'm just pissed because I'm like literally annoyed about it. But anyways, we're gonna drop it off. I'm gonna have some great footage because I'm going up a mountain. So, all right, guys, enjoy the ride. All right, so tip number 6 is leave your cart at the end of the aisles. And the reason why you want to do that is, especially like Costco, it gets really crazy busy in there, and you don't want to run over by anybody's ankles or anything like that. So leaving the cart there, go grab what you need, come back to the aisle, put the stuff in your cart, and then move on. That's the best. Grocery stores, similar too, can get crazy busy in there, and the aisles are narrow in the grocery store, so it even makes it that more and more of a challenge. All right, tip number 7, don't overthink replacements. And what I mean by that is, like, usually they give you suggestions. I would go with that. Also, I would message a customer, but I wouldn't sit there for no more than 2 minutes to overthink a refund, a replacement. I would replace it as soon as possible and quick. If not, just move on, message a customer, and then probably just backtrack to that item later.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Paradise Mountain Road.
The next one is number 8. Don't do too much refunds, because obviously that's going to cut into your profit. So the more you refund, the less you're making. So try to minimize that as much as possible. All right, so that brings me to tip number 9, and that is don't accept all orders. And the reason why I say that is that you just don't want to be accepting like $8 orders, $9 orders, $20 orders. You want to have a matrix of like what you want to see. Now, some people do like dollar per item. Some people do dollar per miles. All depends on what you want to do and what you're looking at. Me personally, I don't do any of those. The only time I do like dollar per mile is if I'm doing like DoorDash or Uber Eats, because it's got to be worth my while. But for Instacart, if I see a $20 batch, 10 items going 1 mile, 2 miles, definitely gonna do it. If I see a $100 batch going 20 miles, I'm definitely gonna do it. So it all depends on what you're looking at and what seems suitable for yourself. $40, 7 miles is a good one. So, set a standard of what you're looking for and what you're willing to do, and stick to those. And also that ties into your matrix too, like your algorithm. If you start doing like all of these $10 batches, then your algorithm is going to only show you those kind of batches. So if you're trying to make $200, think about how many $10 batches you're going to have to do to get to there. All right, we're sitting at 5 minutes out from getting to my second delivery. I'm telling you guys, I'm deep in the backwoods here. I've never been back this far before. And still a little annoyed that Instacart did that though. How did they get that GPS wrong on that? 3.5 miles to 15 miles. It is a big difference. Anyways, we're close to the drop off. Let's get it dropped off and then get back into civilization. All right, so it finally dropped that order off. This got to be the worst batch experience I've had in a long time. How does Instacart mess up an address like that? Literally half an hour in a different direction than where the customer actually lives. Reach out to the customer to find out that this is not the first time it's happened with them, and to find out that they're on the opposite end of the direction that the Instacart gave me. But to make matters worse is that there's no way I wouldn't accept this batch. $9 to go an extra 15 miles? No, I definitely wouldn't have taken it. So, when it came up $9.83 or whatever it is to go an extra 3.4 miles, then I'm like, yeah, sure, that's great. Not 15 miles more. Oh, so annoyed. Anyways, finally dropped off. I'm gonna head back to Costco and see what's going on over there. My girlfriend did get lucky. She got an 80, but it's going a little far. It's going 20 miles. Hopefully she has better luck with the address than I did with mine. All right, so that brings me to tip number 10. Bring snacks with you. You're out there all day. You're shopping all day, so bring some little fruit snacks, fruit, vegetables, water. I like to bring this guy here. It's really nice. I can put ice in here and it lasts like 2 full days without melting. So anytime I go to Costco, I always fill up with ice water and I always have it with me. All right, we'll see you guys back at Costco. All right, I finally made it back to Costco. So hoping to pick one up really soon that I can maybe do 1 or 2 more before Costco closes at 6 o'clock. All right, that brings me to tip number 11, which is start early. If you can, get your day started early. Sometimes some of the best batches are the ones that you see early. I know like Ralph's, Food for Less, Sprouts, they all open up around 5 or 6 o'clock. And usually there's some really good batches. Like good example this morning, I woke up around 5 o'clock. Just for what reason, I don't know why. But at 5:30, there was a $50 Ralph's batch. Wasn't able to take it. Somebody grabbed it right away. But I always know what time the store's open at because usually they like to make drops around that time. So get your day started early. All right, 16 items, 16 miles. That is far. And that's going north. I don't know if it's worth taking. You know what? I'm not going to take it. That's a little far for me right now, especially after this long journey. Next tip is review batches. Anytime you get an order, review it before you start shopping it, because then that gives you an idea exactly what you're looking for, what you're going to be grabbing. So review your batches. All right, guys, the time is 2:30 and I picked up another order. It's a single person for $22. This is going 11 miles, but it's only 4 items. I'm gonna hold out and hopefully I get another chance, another add-on. Hopefully this add-on is gonna be a lot better than the second one. All right, so that brings me to my next tip, which is shop near you. As I mean is shop at stores near your location. That way, you're not wasting gas money, or you're not traveling far, and the mileages are usually a lot closer with stores near you than stores that are farther. Now, for example, like we're in San Marcos today, and most of the stores I'm going to shop in San Marcos are close to the Costco. And what I'm doing is hopefully everything I take is within reason, and also I'm close to a freeway, so if I have to jump on the freeway, it's not going to be as bad as it was driving through the city. So like driving 10 miles on the freeway is probably driving 20 miles in the city. So definitely use that to your advantage. Tip number 14 is organize your batches. And what I mean by that, like at Costco, I always use a flatbed anytime I have 2 or more orders, and I use like left side, right side to organize my loads. Customer A on the left, customer B on the right, or vice versa, whatever it's easy for you. If it's a shopping order from like Ralph's, I would use separate my basket. Then also I would use those hand baskets as well. If you have like 3 customers, you can use one of the basket for customer C. So organization is definitely important, and that way you're not mixing up items and charging the wrong customer for the wrong item. All right, so they already gave me the warning about starting my batch. It's 4 items. I mean, Instacart, how long do you really think I'm gonna take to shop this order? Hoping that they give me an add-on while I'm shopping it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-shop. It's 4 items, like I said, and then if I get an add-on, that's great. If not, then we'll just run it and come back and hopefully get a banger to finish the day off. One, I didn't get an add-on, but shopped it in 5 minutes with no replacements. It was only 4 items, and they were all there. But I did stack it with, I think it was like $10.85 Uber Eats from Panda Express going 1.9 miles. So we're gonna go grab that right now. All right, just picked up that Uber Eats. It did take like 5 minutes. They were waiting on a couple entrees for it. But we're on the way to our drop-off. Let's get this dropped off, get our Instacart Costco batch dropped off, and then see what goes on. Walmart Spark's been going off like crazy. There was a few good ones out there, but I don't know if I could hold on to it by the time I drop these off. But we're gonna keep it on and see if we can pick up something. All right, Uber Eats is dropped off, so let's go drop off the Instacart order and see if we can get back to Costco for one more order. All right, tip number 15 is don't be afraid to ask for help. Associates there will help you to find stuff. Also use other shoppers too. Like if you see me, don't be afraid to ask me. I know where most everything is in Costco. My girlfriend, same things. Most shoppers that you see in their shopping will know where something is, so don't be afraid to ask for help. All right, just dropped that order off. Batch rice came out to be $21, $25 or something like that. Making my way back to Costco. Hopefully I can pick up one more before they close. All right, that brings me to tip number 16. Tip number 16 is I always bring a Sharpie with you, especially if you're doing a lot of grocery store orders. And then also another way to separate your orders, instead of marking them with a marker. Like I usually label like bag A, bag B, bag C, depends on how many customers I have. But also ask for paper bag for one of my orders. So that way I have like, if 2 orders, one will be in plastic, one will be in paper. And then what that does, just makes sure that you're not mixing up any orders when you're dropping it off. All right, time is 4:28 and I picked up a single person. It is only, I think it's like $16. Let's see here. Yeah, $16 going 3.1 mile, 13 items. It is due for, let's see what time it's due for. Not till 6:10, so I'm definitely going to hold off a bit, at least until 5 o'clock, and see if they give me an add-on. All right, tip number 17 is have like 2 or 3 catering bags at all times with you. It's great to put all like fruits and vegetables and meats into them so they're nice and cold. I use them all the time when I shop at the grocery stores, and I just put the bags inside of the catering bags, carry everything up together as once. And what that does, it shows the customers that you care about their food. You're not just going to keep them in a warm car. And with that said and done, every time customers commented to me about them, they've always increased the tip. So it's another way to show that you really care, and never know, you might just get a little boost in your tips. All right, so we're gonna wait for this order. Hopefully they give me, oh, here it is, an add-on, $24. Oh my God, it didn't show up. What's going on? Oh, you kidding me? Here it is, $24 for 1.3 miles. Definitely gonna take that. Swear, did I get it? Yes, I did. Awesome. So I did get an add-on. So $24 plus 16 is 30, becomes a $40 batch. So we're gonna go shop that right now. All right, just got back from shopping that order. Cool thing, as I walked into the store, it got modified. It went to $42.55. Another item was added. And then as I was in the store, customer B added another item. So price should go up slightly, a little bit more than that. Took me 24 minutes to shop. No replacements, no refunds. Like I said, the drop-off is pretty short. The first one's only 2.4 miles away, and then the second one is only like 1.2 1.2 miles away from that. So let's get this dropped off, and then what I'm going to do, probably just turn on my Uber Eats and DoorDash and do a couple of them up here before I head back into San Diego. All right, tip number 18. Any grocery store orders, always, if they have deli meats, go to the deli right away. Don't wait till the end. Try to put the order in and then do a little bit of shopping, then go back and grab the deli stuff. Because if you wait till the end, you're gonna wait 15-20 minutes longer. It depends on your deli person. Our deli person, you're gonna be waiting a good 15-20 minutes before they finish cut your stuff. So get your deli stuff first in
1,000 feet
and
at
then
the
move on.
traffic circle, take the 3rd exit and stay on.
All right, we finally dropped off customer B's order. Kind of ironic, they had 2 orders, one from Walmart, and we both ended up there at the same time, so they perfectly planned that one. That batch price came out to be, give me 1 second, let me pull it up here for you guys. $42.82. I am actually going to help my girlfriend. She just picked up $40 Vaughn's order, so she wants me to go help her shop, so we're gonna go help her shop with that one. And if I see anything that comes up, I might just grab it myself as well. All right, let's head out to Vaughn's and go help her out. All right, that brings me to tip number 19. Don't marry one store. And what I mean by that, don't hang out at one store all day long. Move around, because Costco might be busy in the morning and you might get some great batches there, and then it just dried up and you're sitting there for 2-3 hours expecting to see something, you don't see nothing. Know the trends of the store and move around. Like for mine, my Costco, busy in the morning up till 12 o'clock. Between 12 and 2 is kind of like a dead period. You will see orders here and there, but between those periods, I usually turn on my Uber Eats, my DoorDash, or go over to Ralph's or Food for Less and do some batches there. Then I will go back to Costco around 2 o'clock and see if I can pick up anything. But don't marry one store. All right, guys, just made it here to Vaughn's, so we're going to help her out. So that brings me to my final tip of the day, is communication with your shopper. Opening communication and a closing communication is very important. Let them know that you're shopping for them. And at the end, let them ask them if they need anything else before you check out. Just kind of give them that open communication. They really appreciate it. Tips definitely will go up for that. Shopping that order with her, and I picked up this $18 one for Northgate Mall, or Northgate Market. It's 7 items for $18, going 2.1 miles, so we're gonna head over there and shop that right now. All right, just finished shopping that order. Like I said, it took me a little bit longer than I expected. It took me a good old 15 minutes. Did have to replace one item, and it took a while because that was a locked up item. But I did stack it with an $11 DoorDash order, going seems like 2 miles. So we're gonna go pick that up right now, and then drop these off and then run through the numbers. All right, just got that pizza order. Now we're gonna go drop off our Instacart order first because that one's a lot closer, and then we'll drop off the DoorDash after. All right, after that, we're gonna run through the numbers. How did I do on a Saturday in a different city? Stay tuned to find out. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. What a day we had. It was a very productive day. So with that said, let's run through the numbers. How did I do? All right, on Instacart, we did $192.39. DoorDash came in at $11.75. Walmart Sparks were $26.68. Uber Eats for $10.56 for a grand total of $241.32. Missing my $250 goal by $8.68, but can't complain. Had a really good solid day. All right, how did you guys like my 20 tips on becoming a better shopper? Now, like I said, they're not in any particular order. And if you guys have any other tips that you could that I didn't mention, please let me know in the comments. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this and you haven't subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified when the next video comes out. And like I always say to you guys, keep on grinding.
Hustling.